Okay, for this video we're going to be going over the system that Maniaplanet uses for formatting text. It's not really obvious how you do it, but it's not terribly complicated. To start off, it works off of one character, which is, to start things off with, which is the $sign character. That marks the start of a formatting tag in pretty much any case. The first thing I'll cover is probably the most common usage, which is to change text color. Its format is 3 numbers, except they're based off of something called hexadecimal instead of normal decimal, which means the minimum value is 0, but instead of 9 being the highest value, it's F. So from low to high, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then goes A, B, C, D, E, F. And the higher the value, the more of whatever color it spots in is added. So the order is red, green, blue. So say you wanted red, you do F, 0, 0, and you get red. If you want, say, a darker shade of red, you can do A, 0, 0, and it makes it darker. And various colors can be made of the setup. Like if you wanted, say, green, you do F, 0, F, 0 after a $sign. You get green. And various combinations of those values will produce different colors. After that, we have tags that change typesetting. So, for example, the first one I've listed here is N, which is narrow. It makes the text narrower. There's also the opposite of that, that makes it wider, which is W after a $sign. So it makes it wider. Making text italicized is also done with just a single character. It's I in this case. There is bold as well, but just keep in mind that bold does not use B, because that would make it more of a color formatting. So instead we use O. And in any situation, if you want to remove all formatting, colors, or typesetting, the code is $Z. So it resets all things, colors, formatting, anything like that. After that, there is not many other tags, and they're not used all that often, but they exist. Those tags are L and M. They work similarly. L lets you make a link for text. So say if I wanted to make a link to YouTube, I would do $L, and then I would enter the web address. So www.youtube.com. And if you wanted to end it, you'd put another $L tag, and it would make a link. Links don't show up in Media Tracker here, but they work elsewhere. If you wanted to, say, make a link but have alternate text for the link, you'd put directly after the first $L tag, open square bracket, the URL, and then you'd put a closing square bracket, and then you'd type whatever the text for the link is. So, like that. And the other linking text marker is M. Has a similar working. However, M points to a mania link, which is something entirely different. The SL and $M do not work as just the same thing as each other. They're different, and you can't use one as the other. And the last formatting code that is relevant doesn't do any formatting. It is $$, and that is there so that if you want to, say in your text, have an actual $sign character in it, you do that so it doesn't get confused and think that you're making a formatting code. So that is how that works, and that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it, really. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.